Let's work our way through the range here of products then. So you've got the X3.
That's right.
The Aurora X3 right at the top of the range. The X1, the FM55, the FM25. Give me a sense, if you're an engineer trying to figure out what you need for FM processing at your facility, what advice do you give about how to choose which processor to use?
Well, a lot of it is based on price-wise versus features and need. You've got the FM and the FM25 and the FM55. Both are extremely capable audio processors and top of the line in their price range. The next box up from that actually is the X1, which is basically the FM55 rather, with an HD component to it, with the delay, with the insert point and everything. So if you're on a budget and you're looking at an FM only processor, the FM55 is extremely powerful for the price point. The X1 adds the HD and some other features that you may want. Front panel touchscreen, it's a 3RU box. It has the insert point if you're in a market that is PPM encoding, if you want to put the PPM encoder and related equipment inserted into the chain. The X1 allows that. The X3 also has FM and HD, but brings out our 31 band limiter. It brings out our new, we just announced, the automatic HD time alignment, as well as other features that are not found in either the X1 or the 55 that give you that market dominant sound with or without it sounding like it's dominant. You can have an extremely loud yet open and listenable sound if that's what you choose, or you can have something that's extremely aggressive, or anything in between. And the X3 gives you those tools. We talked about, in our mic processing segment, we talked about having the tools available and talking to engineers who don't have a lot of time and who want to get something in, set something up. We talked about the presets in the mic processors. The FM processors and the AM55 come with a full batch of presets that basically fit different formats and such. With the FM25 and 55, the controls are also very simplified. A lot of very basic controls, compression ratio, attack and release, bass enhance, those kind of things are in there. As you move up in line, the X1 and the X3, the controls are fleshed out. So there's more controls and there's more ways of being able to tune the processor. What's nice about the X3 and the X1 is that we get to that level where there are some people who might want the ability to have hundreds of controls because they've paid that price, but there's some people who still want the simplicity of the lower priced boxes, don't have the time to figure out so many controls. So we make a GUI for them that's scaled back, that basically has a more simplified range of controls. Each of the audio processors gives you the tool set to be able to set it either as an expert or set it and let the processor basically make the decisions for you with a simplified GUI.
And I think this is important too, is that people have access to you and to the team here at
That's
Wheatstone
correct.
to help them figure out what to do once they've got this in their air chain.
Right. Every radio station is different from source material, transmitter, STL path, and the market conditions. There are presets that work in some markets that wouldn't even be considered in other markets just because of the way they sound. And we're here to help you facilitate our brand new audio processor into your radio station and on the air and get you to where you need. We have racks of equipment behind us, and we basically, we can take any preset from any previous processor you have and be able to create something that fits your needs and fits your market requirements.